Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd, and welcome back to another episode of our NFL head coach Oakland Raiders franchise series. So, we are now getting ready for the NFL draft, but very, very quickly, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below. This is something that I've been contemplating. Do you like the way this series is going in terms of us just dropping regular episodes, hopefully around 40, maybe to an hour long in terms of length, or are we better off just going ahead and trying to make this a streaming series? You guys let me know you guys' thoughts on that, because we can live stream these a couple times a week, and we could probably do it that way. So you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So we have literally nothing else to do here before the draft. The draft is literally the next thing we have on our calendar. Like I said, when it comes to scouting, there's no way to kind of put players in order or see where they're going to get drafted. So we better do a lot of this just off the top of the head and basically get best available every single round.
What an exciting draft, folks. We're going to look back on this draft one day and complete all. Having two teammates, Bush and Line, are going to top 10 is unheard of. The USC football program is loving it. Also, in addition to the three Trojans, we have Vince Young. Some teams love him. Some teams don't even think he'll be a quarterback in 3 years. Many questions surround the game-breaking Vince Young, and it should be interesting to see who snags him. We also have a couple of spectacular ACC athletes this year in Mario Williams and Vernon Davis. Williams, a defensive end from NC State, and Davis, a tight end from Maryland, are both amazing physical specimens. Let's tune in now to hear the first pick.
All right, guys, so we are here at the draft. We, of course, pick number 7, so we don't know what's going to happen really before that, because like I said, there's no mock draft. So the first time we've actually seen the top guys available is right here, right in front of us at the top here. You see it's going over the next 5 picks. It's going over the top 5 players available, but that's really it. So you see Reggie Bush, the number 1 guy. A.J. Hawk is a guy who is on our list. So is Vernon Davis to potentially pick at number 7. So let's see if any of them are actually going to fall to us. We'll go through the first couple of picks, then we'll probably simulate as we get further along. As of right now, though, I don't think we're going to trade up. And look at this. A.J. Hawk goes first.
Hawk, the 2005 Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, was the only player in this draft besides Reggie Bush to be unanimously selected on the Associated Press All-America team. He has great instincts and is always around the ball. Hawk makes plays all over the field and closes very fast. You have to love the intangibles. He's tough, competitive, and works as hard as any linebacker out there. He'll have a tougher time in the NFL taking on offensive linemen versus the run, but I think that's true with any physical linebacker coming out of college. This defense is already drastically improved by just adding Hawk to the lineup.
So hopefully you guys could hear what they're saying about these players, but A.J. Hawk was a guy on our list. Vernon Davis
The
is now
Saints
5.
have just made
Hopefully
their pick.
he doesn't go,
the Titans
but goes
select
to Michael
next.
Huff.
I like this
second.
selection here in the first round. This kid is tough and hard-nosed, and he loves to play football. While he's not the flashiest player, I think he'll become a good player in New Orleans.
So super short description there for Michael Huff. Vernon Davis is 5 on the top guys available. Reggie Bush still on the board. He may go here to the Titans at 3. Not quite sure what they will do with the running back position, but this is definitely interesting to see what they end up doing. And like I said, right now I don't see a real reason to try to trade up. But then again, we'll get like 40
The
seconds
Titans
per call.
have selected
So they
their
go with
man,
Matt
and here he
Leinart.
is. The Jets are up next.
With Leinart, this is a very smart, safe pick. Matt Leinart is a guy that they want to build the franchise around, and you really can't blame them. Almost every NFL quarterback has great physical tools, but what separates the cream from the crop is the mental aspect of it. That's what separates Peyton Manning and Tom Brady from the rest of the 6'5" drop-back passers. Matt Leinart has that same exact mentality. He's a student of the game, and he shows great confidence and composure. I guarantee you that when he shows up at camp with his new teammates, they will definitely buy into him. He is a leader and he's a winner. It's as simple as that. On the physical side, he displays excellent accuracy. Puts great touch on the football. The only concern I can think of is his arm strength. He's not going to throw a 40-yard post route on a frozen rope like the Favres and the Bledsoes. However, mediocre arm strength is not going to stop this guy from being a success as long as they continue to build around him. Vernon Davis. I like this pick a lot. You get value. Also, when it comes to speed and strength combined, Davis is the best athlete out of anyone in this draft class. This kid rewrote the weightlifting record book at Maryland, and he blazed a 4.38 in the 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine in February. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about his vertical. Vernon Davis leaps over 40 inches high. He's not your typical tight end. Vernon Davis will pose many mismatch problems for defenses. He will easily be the fastest tight end in the NFL next year. However, that doesn't mean he is limited to only playing tight end. At Maryland, he was used primarily as a tight end, but he also lined up at wide
Mario
receiver
Williams.
and fullback
Wow.
while
We're one
racking
pick
up
away for
871
Reggie
receiving
Bush
yards.
falling to us.
His only weakness is his blocking, which he actually has improved each year in. Davis has great potential and huge upside. I'm really anxious to see him play at the next level, and I think this is a great fit.
So, like I said, Reggie Bush is still on the board. The only team picking in front of us is the San Francisco 49ers. Now, we don't have a lot of time to try to even negotiate trade, so we'll see if San Fran goes with Reggie Bush. If not, maybe we decided to go ahead and get Reggie Bush at 7 if he falls to us. But we have a couple seconds left to see what they end up doing.
The 49ers
and
have made
wow,
their selection. The Raiders select next.
Reggie Bush
This
falls
selection
to us.
could turn out to be a pretty good one here in round 1. I don't think he's ready physically or mentally to be a starter in the league, but he could fill a good backup role for this team next year in San Francisco.
Yes, Coach?
So they want us to go with Santonio Holmes.
Right,
We're not. I'm sorry, dude. We're going after Reggie Bush, man. I didn't think Reggie Bush would fall to us at 7. I know we have a good running back already, but how often do you get to get Reggie Bush when he's supposed to be that guy? So Reggie Bush is coming to Oakland with the 7th pick in the draft.
The Raiders have just made their pick. The Bills are up next.
Great pick and certainly a no-brainer. Reggie Bush has been the #1 player on my big board, and for good reason. They're getting a kid who can hurt a defense in so many ways. I think Reggie Bush's game will translate to the NFL without any problems at all, much like the Rams did with Marshall Faulk. I think we will see Bush line up at receiver occasionally. He will create mismatch problems at any time for a linebacker when they're forced to cover him in the open field. He shows a great burst, very, very rare change of direction, and has the vision that coaches just can't teach a running back. Again, excellent pick here, and I think we'll finally see a Heisman Trophy winner turn into an all-time great in the NFL.
So once again, high praise
Buffalo
for Reggie
has
Bush.
finished
You
making
see
their
Jonathan
selection.
Joseph going
Detroit
now.
is on deck. I like the way this.
We'll go ahead and turn this one down.
Solid pick here in the first round. If he can be as productive as
All right, so we're going to go ahead and sim to our pick here
Buffalo.
and see who's available here in round number 2. But we got Reggie Bush. We still have to address the linebacker situation if somebody's going to be there for us. Vernon Davis was one of the sleeper guys at tight end, but there was a few tight end guys that we could go after. But let's see what our scout says. You see the top guys available. Dante Whitner is there as well, but let's see.
Yeah. What's up?
So he wants us to go with a left end, 63 to 80 overall. Our left end, our left end is older. I believe he's 35 years old.
Come on, get real.
So that could be a potential pick. Obviously, our scout's not going to like it that we didn't take his advice here, but we have 5 minutes. Let's try to figure out. So it's not going to tell us who is drafted. Okay. So Nick Mangold is still there at the center position. We have a center, so we may not need him right now. See, it's just the organization. This game is very, very deep. The organization is the only thing I could have issues with. Now, DeQuell Jackson is there at middle linebacker. We need a linebacker. Maybe DeQuell Jackson could be that guy for us. You have Dante Whitner, who's also available at strong safety. Let's look at the other middle linebacker. Well, let's look at the tight ends first. Then we'll look at the middle linebackers. So tight ends available. Leonard Pope is available. Dominic Byrd, David Thompson. So it's a couple of guys here. But nobody standing out is like somebody that we have to get, So look at linebackers, DeQuell Jackson. This guy could tackle. 87 tackling, could go up to a 95, 68 to 80. Now, I don't know if he will start for us right away, but it's a second-round pick. He doesn't necessarily need to start for us right away, as long as we know we have a guy who could come in and do good. The next best available strong safety, Dante Whitner, which we really don't need. I meant to click on the computer. It's a draft notebook. Here we go. All right, so let's look at our depth chart again very, very quickly. I'm thinking, even though we technically have a middle linebacker, see, we have Danny Clark, 69 to 85. See where his tackling rating is, if I can find it. 84 to 94. So, I mean, we have a good middle linebacker technically, but he's 29. So, maybe we can bring in another guy, or we could address strong safety, who we have Derek Gibson, who could go up to an 82 overall, who isn't bad. I mean, our goals is literally to get a linebacker. So, I think I just talked myself into that. So, we're going to go with DeQuell Jackson here in the second round. To address that middle linebacker spots that the owner wanted us to address earlier. Hopefully it's a good pick.
Their man, and here he is. The Bills select next. They definitely took a stretch by selecting this kid here in round 2. It's not that he doesn't have ability. The thing in question is whether he's the type of player that you want to select this early. I guess we'll find out how good this pick was by checking out how the season goes for Oakland.
All right, so basically they're saying that it was a stretch for us getting DeQuell Jackson in the second round. But we just had to go into locking a guy who I think can contribute at some point. So right now they're asking for Brandon Marshall, 48 to 81 overall. I don't think we really need a wide receiver. Dude, our scout has to hate us, right? Because we have not taken any advice that he has given us so far. So we will look at tight end, see if anybody's still available. Leonard Pope is still out there at 6'7", 250. He definitely has the size. We haven't scouted him as well as like a Dominic Byrd, who we know is a 66 to 82. 62 to 86, though. I don't think he could be bad. Or we could go with this David Thomas, who we know who's going to be a 65 to an 84. So 65 to 84 guaranteed. Or do we go get the size at 6'7" and get a 62 to 86, who's also faster than David Thomas? So let's go with Leonard Pope. Hopefully he could do well for us here in the third round.
The Raiders have just made their pick. The Bills are up next. In my mock draft, I actually had this kid going only one spot lower, so this is a pretty good pick here in the third round. He'll definitely add some talent to the depth chart in Oakland.
So basically said we picked him right where he projected him to go. So that's not bad. That is not bad. So we are done with day 1 of the draft. Let's go ahead and go to day 2 of the draft here. Like I said, it's really hard to gauge, right? Because we don't have any type of list as to where guys are projected to go. So some guys we're probably going to reach. Some guys we may get a steal on. But we're trusting our scouts and our scouting. And hopefully everything is accurate when we get into camp. And these guys are what we think they're going to be as we get into a few practices. Hopefully I can maybe get a practice or two in this video so we can try to use some of these guys and see what they could end up doing. So let's go ahead and simulate to our pick in round number 4. So let's see what our scout is saying again.
Now, boss.
So he wants us to go. He's definitely getting frustrated with us.
No way.
But we just got a tight end. I don't think we need another tight end at this point. I really feel like there should be a way. Is there a way that I just don't know? I feel like there should be a way that we should be able to see who's still available. As opposed to just everybody. So these are all the guys who we've actually scouted, though. So, all right, let's see. Tamba Ali was still out there. Really didn't look at left ends that much. Probably should have. Lendell White was still out there as well. I mean, he got drafted. Lonnie Scott, what is he, left outside linebacker? We could use that outside linebacker, and I believe he was on one of our lists earlier, and he's kind of high for guys who haven't gone. So Vince Young, wow, he went to the Redskins. Jay Cutler went to the Dolphins. So these are all the guys that we have scouted. So let's go ahead and just stick to this list for now. Let's go with Lonnie Scott at left outside linebacker. And we brought in 2 new linebackers who can compete to try to get playing time at some point.
Announced their selection. Buffalo is up next. This kid didn't even start for his college team last year, so it may be surprising to see him go with this selection in round 4. But he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. I think that once he gets a little experience in camp, he'll turn out to be a good player in Oakland.
All right, so we just went with the guy who didn't even start in college. But it's okay. So now we're going to listen to this guy who was looking for a center between 29 and 9. That is literally the biggest gap I have seen. I've been dissing him all night. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to allow our scouting director to make this call, man.
The Raiders have selected their man, and here he is. Oakland is on deck. This is a pretty good pick here to select this guy in the 5th round. I think with the proper development, he can become a pretty good player for Oakland.
All right, so I think everybody who we scouted could be gone. So now we're just going blindly. Yeah, it looks like every last person we scouted. Nope, we got a couple guys. So we have a running back in Jerome Harrison, 50 to 66. A defensive tackle. I mean, these guys don't look good at all. So we're going to go ahead and listen to our scout for the remainder of this draft. Hopefully he doesn't steer us in the wrong direction. So we're looking at a free safety, 48 to 78 overall. A little bit more safe.
The Lions are up next. This is a boom or bust situation with this kid being picked here in the 5th round. This guy brings a great deal of intensity to the field, but is prone to lapses in concentration. Some experts have even labeled him as a loose cannon of sorts. It all depends on his mental attitude that will ultimately determine whether or not this was a good pick for Oakland.
So when I decided to listen to this guy, he wants us to get another center. We just drafted a center. I don't know how many centers he wants us to get. So we don't have anybody who's like scouted. So we are just going to take a shot in the dark. Let's see if there's any backup quarterbacks. Bruce Gronkowski is out there. Brett Elliott. But we don't have Bruce scouted at all. But he's 21 years old. He could be from a 12 to a 75. Let's go for it, though.
The Raiders have just made their pick. Buffalo is now on the clock. This is about where I projected this kid to go.
So it doesn't tell us right now.
He'll be a good addition to a squad who needs some support at this position. So this is not a bad pick by Oakland.
But he doesn't believe it's a bad pick. So we're going to listen to Mel, and hopefully he's not a bad pick for us. We don't need a guy to start. I'm going to ask the scout one more time. Please, dude, do not say we should get a center.
I'm in a rush, boss.
All right, so we're going to go with this defensive tackle, Ashinowo. So we're going to go with for the last pick.
And here he is. The Bills are up next. It'll be interesting to see what they get out of this pick in the 7th round. This kid isn't the best football player right now, but he has the potential to be very good. This is a small risk. It could turn out to be a big reward for Oakland.
All right, so the draft is complete. I don't think we will have anything left on this calendar until training camp. So we'll see. I'll go through. If nothing happens until training camp, we'll just go ahead and simulate till then and maybe look at our roster before we end the video. But we'll go to the meeting, see if they said anything. Then if they don't, like I said, we're going to just skip straight to training camp. All right, so just what we thought, nothing until training camp. So it's going to take us now all the way until July 10th when we start training camp. All right, guys, day 1 of training camp. We are here sitting down with the owner for our weekly management meeting. Let's see what he wants to say. The team has all of the players that we need. Speaking for the entire team, well done. Yes, thank you for the updates. What else does he want to talk about?
Let's talk, Coach.
Today kicks off training camp period. Our primary goal during this time is to get players ready for the preseason. I don't expect them to be 100% of their potential, but they should be at least 50% of the way there.
Fine.
So I guess that is a goal for us to get them 50% of the way there. So that is not bad at all. So we'll go into office hours, look at the depth chart, and then we should have our staff meeting right after this period as well. All right, so we're here looking at our depth chart, looking at some of the guys that we drafted, and I don't see them. So I don't know if we need to do contracts with some of these rookies before they come in, which definitely makes sense. But you see Lamont Jordan, you see everybody, and there is no Reggie Bush. So the depth charts, I don't think they're going to be there either. Nope, they're not even there. So we'll try to figure out where we need to sign these guys, if at all we need to sign these guys, because, like I said, they are not here at all. All right, guys, so we're here at our weekly staff meeting. I still don't know where our rookies are, but hopefully these guys have some answers for me. So we're talking to the offensive coordinator this week. We start the training camp period. The staff will go over any backups that they think should get the start. Of course, EA, they want to spell training camp wrong. That is fine. So it's really only one coach that needs to talk to me.
This will be a short convo.
Our defensive back coach. So we should make strong safety Reggie Tongue the starter right now. He's outdoing Derek Gibson currently. I mean, we could do that for now. It's Chuck Pagano, man. We gotta trust him, right? So I want to say good idea. I'm gonna see if it makes him the starter for us. I'm not quite sure. And then Denard Walker has been solid lately. Let's start him over Nnamdi Asomugha. Now that's a reach right there. That is definitely a reach, but let's go with it. It's preseason. If Nnamdi outperforms him, Nnamdi gets the spot back. So that's really, I don't see where we're supposed to get some of our rookie guys. Am I overlooking this? If I'm overlooking this, you guys let me know. I could be overlooking this. Our first practice is an inside drill, which is running the football, but we don't have Reggie Bush. He is not here at camp. I wonder if this is how the Raiders feel about Antonio Brown. Like, dude, where are you? I don't know where you are. I have no idea where he is. I don't know how I'm supposed to find him. I keep looking at our running backs. He isn't here. I hope I didn't mess anything up. I have no idea. Where he could be. So let's look at free agency, but I doubt he's there also. So where is Reggie Bush? What? So Reggie Bush is listed in free agency. Maybe if we go to sign players, which I think is tomorrow. Now it's scouts. We don't have a sign players listing. Unless we get rid of... We could get rid of one of the practice sessions, but that doesn't seem like that would make any sense. I don't know. I have to try to figure this one out. All right, so I had to go to a signed player thing on the calendar. Reggie Bush is unsigned. I think now we could call him and bring him in, but that replaces practice. So we're not practicing right now. We're trying to get Reggie Bush in some of our draft picks, which is a little strange that this wouldn't kind of be built into our schedule already. So, yes, we do have interest in Reggie Bush. Thought that was obvious. So, a 3-year deal, $4.89 million. We're just trying to bring him into camp. So, bam. Reggie Bush is here. So, we did get one guy. Let's go ahead and try to get our linebackers and then try to bring them in as well. So, It's super strange that this just didn't happen automatically. At least in my opinion, I thought it would, and I don't see DeQuell Jackson anywhere. So am I going crazy? I don't see none of the guys who we drafted. So they have DeJuan Landry, but I don't see. Let's even look at tight ends. So Leonard Pope is here. So let's try to go ahead and sign him. So a 3-year deal, $2.69 million. Easy. We have one more guy that we could try to call. Grakowski's not even here. So maybe we were supposed to sign these guys before we went to training camp, but they told us we had nothing else to do before training camp, and it seems like they were 100% wrong with that assessment. So I don't know. Maybe our draft class is going to be half a draft class because I don't know where these players have gone. So what we will do is sign DeJuan Landry and kind of in the place and see if this is fine. So 3 years, $2 million. So we got Reggie Bush. If I'm missing this, you guys let me know in the conversation because I don't know where else I'm supposed to look for these guys that we drafted. So Reggie Bush is here. He's wearing number 33, but he's here. That's definitely strange. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is just do the practices for today, which is this pass skeleton and then a non-contact inside drill. And I don't want to go too far because I don't know if I'm messing something up or if I'm missing something. So I definitely want you guys to get into the comments. But we can get a look at some of our guys finally on the field. So this is the pass skeleton. It's time for a little pitch and catch. The pass skeleton will develop the attributes for your players in the quarterback, receiver, and DB positions. It will also increase your players' understanding of the play you run so that calling that play on game day will give players more of a boost. Although you get both bonuses, neither is as much of an increase as doing one-on-one drills or running plays in the offense versus defense practice. So that sounds pretty easy. So it looks like is this like a 7-on-7, I believe? So let's just go into the bases. Just do a quick cover 2. Okay, here we go. So we'll go first string versus first string. Give them a few reps. So we have Kerry Collins going deep right away, and that's going to fall. It's definitely going to fall incomplete. So I could talk to him, looks like, after every single play, which I don't think we need to do right now. So Reggie Bush is actually starting. That's him right there, number 33. So it looks like they automatically threw him in the depth chart. But like I said, it looks like we're not getting a terrible amount out of these practices right here, at least until we start suiting up and pass. We could have put them in a contact drill. I just don't know if it's worth it for us to go contact this early or not. So somewhat, not 7-on-7 per se, but it's close. Come on, dude. Let our quarterback throw the football. It's practice, man. All right, so like I said, it's been so long since I played this game. The playbooks are definitely not as full as head coach 09. We'll go with our first string again here, and then we'll go to the second team right after this. Kerry Collins complete a pass more than 3 yards down the field. No, he cannot. So either our defense is really good or our offense is definitely struggling. So let's just stay in this base run right now. Let's bring somebody. Second team. Let's see if this could look any better in any way. I mean, we got a completion there. So, I mean, that's something. We haven't had that yet. All right, some quick outs here. See if he get rid of the football quickly. There's Lamont Jordan as the backup running back. He gets rid of it quickly, and he throws a pick to Nnamdi Asomugha, who probably shouldn't be with our second team defense. But we're going to let this thing play out in preseason to see if we want to make a change. We have a ton of play actions here in our second down playbook. Ton of play actions. Which is cool because if we could set up the run, I think these play actions could look good for us. So let's go third string, give them like 1 rep, and then finish these things out with the starters. See if they could throwing it deep. And look at this. That's a touchdown. Wow. Our third string our offense has done the best so far. Granted, it was against the third team defense, but we did get a completion. So let's go. This should be Reggie Bush right here. Should definitely be Reggie. Let's try to stay in some sort of man. See if Reggie Bush could use that speed to get open right here. So, yep, the out route, he's there. The nice catch. Reggie Bush. This dude is quick, man. He is definitely quick. All right, let's do these quick slants. This will probably be more against a base defense. Go cover 2. It's a good counter for this. See what Kerry Collins could do here. He's taking way too long, but he completes it to Reggie Bush, of course. And we have 1 final rep, so let's see if we can go back to Reggie here and cover 2. So this is a zone. I'm fairly confident if this was man that we're going against, he should be able to get open. But let's see what he does here on the zone. Kerry Collins, he's going to look for Reggie, and Reggie Bush is going to be overthrown. So that is the pass skeleton drill right there. We'll just do the inside drill, and then we'll go ahead and end this video. So basically the exact same practice drill, except just purely running the football as opposed to us trying to pass the football. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get this toss to Reggie Bush. So no wide receiver. Look at the speed from Reggie Bush, man. And this man is taunting on his first carry of practice. Did we get a steal with the 7th pick? I think we could have. I definitely think we could have. So let's go against a blitz. Outside linebacker blitz right here. See if this power works for Reggie Bush. And look at this, man. Reggie Bush is gone. It's unbelievable, man. This is why you have to get Reggie Bush. All right. So cover 3 strong right here. But look, everybody's in the box, and they're shifting to the side. We're running the football too. So there we go. This time Reggie Bush doesn't go anywhere. All the advantage right there was to our defense. So we're bringing a blitz again, but we're tossing it to the outside. So Reggie Bush should use that speed to be able to get to the outside there. He doesn't have to worry about a cornerback. So if he gets that block, he should be gone. He is. Oh, wow. All right, let's try to do a similar toss what we did earlier, but let's not bring them on a blitz. And then we'll get the second team guys in for like 2 or 3 reps maybe. So Reggie Bush, okay, got some yards there. All right, let's go with the second team. It should be Lamont Jordan, so more of a power back. Of course, this is a non-contact drill, so it's not like he's going to try to break a tackle or not. But this man, Lamont Jordan, fighting his way through that hole, that is going to be a score. So Lamont Jordan, who I think overall-wise right now, I could be mistaken, but if I can't remember correctly, is higher than Reggie Bush's. So that's something that is definitely interesting. I will see how they perform in preseason and what we want to do with these guys here. But Lamont Jordan should be our short yardage back. And look at him, another touchdown up the middle. Let's go with the slams, give them another rep. There we go. So they're shifting to the side. We're running the football. And, oh, no contact, but our running back's hitting the ground. And then we'll give our third string, which should be Vargas, I believe. Vargas should be our third string running back. That is not Vargas, but this dude is quick too. Nice little run. Then we'll end this, of course, with see if we get one more Reggie Bush home run here. So let's go back with that sweep. I'm not gonna blitz him this time, so they shouldn't all run up the middle. There's a lot of people back, and they're shifting to the right side. See what Reggie could do. Reggie just ran right into him. He didn't cut up. He goes down, and that's the end of practice. So we'll just go ahead and end this video right here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong when it comes to bringing in the rookies. So I want you guys to let me know if I'm missing something there. Also, let me know in the comment section below. Would you like to see this as a live stream series instead of a video series? That's something I've been contemplating. We can come up with a schedule as to when we want to do that. So if that's something you would like to see, or if you like the current format, just let me know in the comment section below. I don't think I'm going to show a lot of these practices because they could be a little boring and mundane at times. So maybe I'll show some here and there, show some of the game planning, but I'm thinking still mostly just the games or whatever else we do. But yeah, you guys let me know if you guys want to see this as a live stream series or continue the way it is. The comment section below. Let me know if I'm missing something with the draft. Hopefully I'm not, but at least we're able to get Reggie Bush out of it, salvage it for sure. So I guess there is a win there, and we have auto save on, so we can't even go back. So that's definitely the bad part. But yeah, but you guys let me know although the answers to all those questions. I know I asked a lot of stuff in the comment section below. If you guys are enjoying this series, please go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.